Welcome to Rad Potential's learning module on building your employee value proposition. If you haven't already gone through our learning module on building an ideal candidate persona, we would highly encourage you to do so before going through this module. Let's get started. Now that you have done your due diligence in creating your ideal candidate persona, you now want to create your employee value proposition. An employee value proposition, or EVP, is defined as the support, appreciation, and principles that a company delivers to employees in order to achieve high levels of engagement at work. It's your employee promise. An EVP also offers compelling answers to the questions: why should candidates choose to work with you? Creating an EVP that is unique to your company will significantly improve your attraction power to have an advantage over your competition. Here are 6 steps to helping you create an EVP for your organization. First, assess what you currently offer. Next, you should consider interviewing your existing and past employees. Number 3, you should define the key components of your EVP. Number 4, once you have all this information from the last 3 steps, then you should write up your employee value proposition. Number 5, promote your EVP through the right channels. And number 6, review the results. In the next number of slides, let's go through each one in more detail. Let's take a look at the first thing you should do to create your EVP. Your EVP development should start with the basics. First, you must assess what your company currently is and what it isn't. You need to be very clear about your branding. Number 2, make a checklist of all the components you will promise or deliver in your EVP. Go through each item in the EVP checklist and determine the extent to which your company actually offers these things or will offer. It's important to be completely objective while carrying out this activity. That's why it's useful to take opinions from your employees about how well these are being met. Knowing what your company can and cannot offer is crucial for building your strong EVP. Just like in the last point we just discussed, it is important to interview existing and past employees to collect feedback of why people currently are engaged at your company. Ask former and current employees the following questions to help you shape your EVP. Why do you like what do you like about working here? What motivates you at work to be more engaged? What improvements would you like to see? What's the single most important factor that you like working with us? What kind of support do you expect from the company to help you achieve your professional development goals? Number 3 is all about defining the key components of your EVP. Now it's time to evaluate your findings and arrive at your company's new employee value proposition. This is how you will attract and retain top talent. Use the research from the previous steps to answer questions like: what salary range and employment benefits will attract my target candidate persona? What career growth opportunities is my target candidate looking for? What kind of company culture will help my target audience succeed at work? What constitutes an ideal work environment for my target candidate persona? Your EVP should also be segmented for different roles and levels. For example, the EVP for recent graduates to fill an entry-level position will highlight things like career growth, fun office environment, positive employee experience, and employee perks. The EVP for professionals who are not recent graduates will highlight things like career stability, childcare support, and work-life balance. Once you have determined what you will offer, translate it into statements that candidates can quickly understand and relate to. Number 4, now it's time to write your employee value proposition. Once you defined how your company differs from the competition and what employee experience you can deliver, the next step is to write a strong employee value proposition statement. It doesn't need to be long, but it needs to be inspiring and aligned to all the things you are promising to new employees if they join your organization. Be clear, unique, and inspirational. Make sure your EVP is aligned to your existing employees and the company expectations. Here is one from Bain and Company. Picture yourself at one of the world's best places to work, surrounded by teams and people who challenge you, support you, and inspire you to be extraordinary. Don't you think this is inspiring and should attract like minded candidates who are looking for the same things? Be creative and inspire others with your EVP. Once you developed an amazing EVP for your organization, then you need to promote it through all the appropriate channels. A consistent narrative anchored by the company value proposition, hiring persona, why it's a great place to work needs to be weaved through all elements of the hiring process, such as your job postings, social media marketing, and your referral programs. Your EVP should be one of the first things people see when you broadcast it out to all the right channels in your hiring programs. A strong brand identity equals an enhanced pipeline of quality candidates. Finally, you should always review your results using your EVP and continue to keep a pulse on your current and past employees. Remember, the marketplace can change and you need to adapt to those changes. The first step in the review process is to measure how the talent marketplace is responding to your new EVP. Check specific metrics such as higher engagement levels on social media or on job related posts, increase in applications, increase in response from passive candidates, and falling attrition rates. But that's not all. Keep reviewing your EVP from time to time, at least once a year. People's expectations change over time, and even if your current EVP is extraordinary, fresh takes on it always are important for it to keep working. Therefore, keep doing employee interviews, focus groups to understand what people are looking for. This will ensure your EVP is still strong to attract and retain the right talent. Thank you for listening to our training video. If you are a subscriber, please check out some of our other digital learning content, videos, or articles. Please visit us at Rad Potential to learn more how we can make your